So this video today is going out to my Gen Z audience, who's maybe never heard of Jerry Seinfeld, or stamps, or the Amex Green Card.
Jerry, there's too much clutter. Let me know when you've changed.
Change. I'll start with change. Everybody parks, everybody wins.
Whoa.
Keep the change. Dear Kristen, I've changed. One stamp, please. I know I got it.
One stamp.
Even at the post office, you can do more with the American Express card. You can keep all of this.
So honestly, I don't even know if you can go into a post office right now and use an Amex card to buy a stamp. They'll probably have a minimum charge or something crazy like that, or they may not even sell stamps, or the line may be too long to even use a post office. Anyway, post office rant is done now, but today we're talking about the Amex Green Card. The reason we're talking about the Amex Green Card is because for the first time in over 16 years, Amex has finally made a change to the Green Card, and it's actually a pretty good card now. So smash that like button if you want to learn more about the Amex Green Card and if it's a right fit for your wallet. Hey guys, my name is Andrew Wise and I'm with Life Tailored, and we teach you how to travel the world for free using points and miles. If you want to see where points and miles have taken us, follow us on Instagram at Life Tailored and watch our stories to see where Wayne and I are right now. But today we're talking about the Amex Green Card, which just got a total revamp. We're going to talk about four main components of the Amex Green Card. First, the history, because I think it's important to learn about where this card came from and where we might see the future of these cards. Secondly, the new changes coming to the Amex Green Card. Third, who should actually get this card and who shouldn't. And finally, number four, the question to me, will I be getting this new Amex Green Card? So there are credit cards everywhere. People use credit cards for virtually every purchase. You can use your Apple Pay card and never even take out a credit card if you're going to Whole Foods or any of these other companies. But back in 1969, nobody really used credit cards. The first credit card Amex introduced was actually called the Purple Card, and it was an actual piece of paper. So you would go to the Five and Dime, the Woolworths, all these random stores that don't exist anymore, hand them the piece of paper, and it would function like a credit card. But that changed when Amex introduced the Green Card. The Green Card was the first actual plastic card. It's green to look like money, so you can just give them your card and place some money, and it was a huge hit. It was designed for frequent travelers, sort of high-profile sort of people, had a massive annual fee back in the day. The annual fee was $6. That's what, like 500 stamps? In today's dollars, that's $40 worth of annual fee. But at that time, it was unheard of to charge any sort of annual fee. But the Amex Green Card was a status symbol. Everybody had to have it. Jerry Seinfeld was hawking it back in 1997, so you know it had to be big. And anyway, the Amex Green Card didn't really change until 2002. That's when Amex introduced 2x points on travel, only when you booked on AmexTravel.com. Having to book on Amex Travel is kind of a pain because they sometimes don't have all the carriers you need, the prices aren't always the best, and just in general it's a pain. Oftentimes I'll book directly on the airline's website and I forget to use my Amex Platinum card, which gets 5x points if I do it on Amex Travel, and I don't want to cancel, and it's a real pain in the butt. But anyway, with this new Amex Green Card, that's all changed. So here are the new features of the new Amex Green Card. First of all, it's going to get 3x points on travel and dining. When I say travel, that means booking an Uber, booking a taxi, paying for a flight on United's website, American's website, JetBlue's website, anything like that. So you don't have to use AmexTravel.com anymore. This puts it in line with the Chase Sapphire Reserve, which also earns 3x on travel and dining. The Amex Green Card also comes with $100 off a Clear membership. Clear is basically the souped up version of TSA PreCheck. So if you have TSA PreCheck and you're skipping the line past all the people on the regular lines, but then you realize there's another upper line, that new line is the Clear line. Clear is in LaGuardia, I think it's Terminal B or C, it's where Delta is here in New York, and it's literally 30-second trip through there. The line is always short, nobody has Clear. We actually ended up signing up for Clear when we were late for a flight, and we saw this huge line for TSA PreCheck, but the Clear line was this long. So we signed up for Clear at the airport, got a reduced rate. I think we're paying $99 a year, and that's $100 from the Amex Green to take care of that. But anyway, now that we have Clear, we use it any airport we see it. They even have it at like Madison Square Garden, Citi Field perhaps. If you want to sign up for Clear and get a discount, use our link down below. It's our referral code. It helps to support the channel. Amex Green also has $100 in Lounge Buddy credits. So Lounge Buddy is a airport lounge app that Amex acquired a couple years ago. And basically what it does is it shows you, when you get to the airport, I always put in my flight itinerary and it shows me which lounges I have access to. If you're flying business class, normally you get access to a lounge. If you're flying economy, you may not be able to access all the lounges. So sometimes Lounge Buddy will say, this lounge is great, it's $29, it's $49, it's $59, etc. And then sometimes Lounge Buddy will show you that, hey, you have the Amex Platinum card, which has Priority Pass, which allows you to get access to these additional lounges. So make sure to download the Lounge Buddy app regardless. But when you do get the Amex Green Card, it's going to come with $100 of credits for the Lounge Buddy. Another really cool credit that Amex Green is offering is if you sign up by January 15th, 2020, you're going to get $100 in Away credits. So Away is the travel company founded by Jen Rubio. They make really cool suitcases. They even have a steel version of the suitcase, which is really similar to the Remova ones we have. Away has a lifetime warranty on like the handles and locks and all that sort of stuff. So it's a really great investment. They also have that removable battery, which Remova, I'm looking at you right now and you do not have that battery. But anyway, you get $100 in Away credit if you sign up. So right there, that's $300 in credit. Now, how much is the annual fee on the new Amex Green Card? Well, it used to be $95. Now it's $150. So we're getting $300 in credits versus just a $150 annual fee. So it's $150 in additional bonus if you sign up for this card now. Pretty amazing value. Another cool feature of the Amex Green Card is now that it's green, it supports the environment, etc. They're making the Green Card out of 70% recycled plastics from around the world, from beaches and other crap that's floated up from the pollution we create. So if you want to support the planet, maybe getting this card, 75% helps. And finally, the Amex Green Card is a current welcome bonus of 30,000 points when you spend $2,000 in the first 3 months. So caveat, this may change. Always click on the link down below to see what the current sign-up bonus is. And if you guys are interested at all in the Amex Green Card, use the link down below. It helps to support the channel, helps me be able to respond to every single comment you leave down below, and to keep producing amazing content that you guys want to see. So, we heard everything we have to hear about the Amex Green Card. Now let's know who should actually be getting this card and who shouldn't. So if you have the Chase Sapphire Preferred, Chase Freedom, or Chase Freedom Unlimited, and those are your only cards, you don't have any Amex cards, you definitely should get the Amex Green Card. The Amex Green Card gets 3x points from travel and dining. The CSP only gets 2x points from travel and dining. Of course, the Chase Freedom cards don't get any major bonus points for travel and dining. And really the main point of why I think you should have the Chase Sapphire Preferred and the Amex Green is because you want to have a diversity of points. When you're booking flights, you don't know which carrier is going to have the lowest price per point when transferring. So for instance, we flew to Barcelona a month ago. We used Chase Ultimate Rewards points to fly in United. If I was going to fly, that flight was 110,000 miles in business class. If I was going to fly that same route on Delta, it'd be 325,000 points. So Amex is a transfer partner of Delta. So if I only had Amex points, it would have costed me 300% more to take that same exact flight. So that's why it's really important to have the Amex card and the Chase card, as well as maybe the Marriott Bonvoy or Capital One Venture Rewards or Citi Thank You Points, whatever they call them. So the second group of people who should definitely get this card is if you have like the Bank of America Travel Rewards card, Barclay Arrival Miles cards, any cards that are giving you direct cash back for travel, don't allow you to transfer points to airline partners, you need to get this card. It's got tremendous value and the earnings potential at 3x on travel and dining. And this also applies to the group, anybody who has like the Capital One Venture Rewards card that earns 10x points on hotels.com, you need to be getting this Amex Green Card. Now, who should not be getting the Amex Green Card? If you have the Amex Gold card, I think the Amex Green is pretty much an overlap card. Amex Gold actually gets 4x points on dining, whereas the Amex Green is only getting 3x points. And if you have the Amex Gold, I think the perfect pairing is maybe the CSR or the CSP. So you can get 2x points on travel and dining or 3x points on travel and dining. Now, there is another category, it's the maybe category. If you already have the Chase Sapphire Reserve and you're considering this card, I don't know if you should get it. It's a pretty much of a wash. We're getting it the same 3x points on travel and dining. The only scenario where I think this makes sense is if you know you're only going to have two cards, you get the CSR and you want something else that's comparable but don't want to spend $200, $250 on the Amex Gold annual fee. The Amex Green Card might be a sweet spot. You put your all of your travel expenses on the CSR because you're getting that $300 annual travel credit, and all of your dining on this Amex Green Card to get the 3x on dining. Honestly, I think the Amex Gold plus the CSR is a much better combination. So let me know down in the comments below, are you guys going to get this card, yes or no? And now it comes to the question, for me, am I getting this card? So first of all, I was really excited when the Amex Green Card came out. One of you commenters left a note down below for me to review this. I'm so glad you brought it to my attention. And the card is pretty fantastic. If this card had come out maybe 5 years ago before the CSR, I think it would definitely be in my wallet. But one of the reasons I don't think I'm getting this card is, like I mentioned before, you really have to have a diversity of points and points programs. I've already got 3 Amex Gold cards. I've got the Amex Platinum card, so I'm covered on the Amex front. I have enough Amex points. I actually am hurting when it comes to chase points. So that's why I really like the Chasing Business card that gets me the 5x on the bonus categories, and the Marriott Bonvoy card, which I have to redeem for the W Hotel South Beach when we're going to Art Basel, and room nights are like $1,800 a month, but thankfully I can get them for like 70,000 points. So it's a huge saver there. And really when it comes to consolidating cards, I have so many cards across all these different networks. It's hard to put my spend all in one program, so that's why I try to spread it out as much as possible. I would say what would move the needle for me is if this Amex Green Card had some bonus categories and things that are slightly off the beaten path for some people, but really big categories for me. So for instance, if they offered 5x points on Uber or Lyft, I think I might want to consider this card, because right now I'm getting 3x from my Chase Sapphire Reserve, and that category I spend a ton, and I'd love to get rebates there. So guys, if you've made it all the way to the end of this video and haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that bell so you get updates. We have new videos coming out this Monday. There's a playlist coming up here that's going to teach you more tips and tricks to hack travel and fly the world for free. Follow us on Instagram @LifeTailored. See where Wayne and I are right now in the world on our stories. Keep watching, guys. See you soon.